Yo, what's going on, guys? Playing some NHL 17 today. Real quickly, I wanted to make a video about Movembers. People keep asking me about them. I want to get a video out there for you guys. Keep asking me about Movembers, the buy, sell, and whatever, because of the Team of the Year thing. And I just thought maybe before we started, you wanted to see my season record last season, season 3. I finished ranked 10,477. Come at me. That's all I had to say. Oh, I got a pack. I'm saving all those packs. We're going to open up like 16 million season packs, all for Team of the Year. Because Team of the Year, you know, look at that. I'm with the 5 packs now. So that ain't bad. Yeah, whatever those packs are worth, I don't know. What do they got? Like 2-something players in it of, you know, left and right wingers and triggers and stuff like that. But yeah, so Movembers. I'm winging this shit here. We're going straight through the Movembers. We're going to look at players because guys are talking about buying and selling. Forward check, 130K. Team of the Year, I don't think he's on my list. So that's an avoid. That's why he's so cheap. Forsberg, maybe. Maybe is he still under 23? I don't even know. That's why he's 300K though. Is he worth that much? No. Matt Duchene, not getting one. Max Domi, not getting one. I want to say that. I don't think he's getting a Team of the Year. So if guys are questioning whether you should keep or sell him, I don't think he's getting a Team of the Year. Therefore, his card is quite frankly worth about nothing. Patrick Kane, obviously not an example. Barkov, solid player, didn't play all year, won't get one. Is it Hoffman or Stone? I always forget which one's defensive and which one's not. Stone's probably the one. I don't know how much he goes for because this guy insists he sells his for 10 million coins. Austin Matthews, though, good example. 89 overall. What's he go for? I'm going to find an Austin Matthews real quick. Probably not, though, because people like overpriced. That's what I thought, 300K. So here's the thing about Austin Matthews, because guys are asking about getting upgrades. Remember this about Team of the Years. He's a 300K player. Maybe if he gets by now, he's going to have to get one more upgrade or not. You're looking about a 93, if he's lucky, a 94 overall Team of the Year. Now, keep this in mind. Team of the Years come out, there is going to be a whole slew of guys, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. The 93, 94, 92, or most people would like to say 92, 93, 94 range is probably going to be the cheaper of the players. That being said, it's still Austin Matthews, but to say one thing, I think 300K, that's really questionable to say he'd be worth 300K at a 93, 94 overall. My phone's going off. I don't even know why. I don't talk to anybody. Oh, it's just ESPN telling me my fantasy team sucks. No big deal. Yeah, so Austin Matthews. Another thing I want to bring up, too, is I've been trying to tell people in the comments. Figured it'd be easier to explain this way. His synergies. Look at those synergies. Face-off master, dirty dangler. So bad. Shot blocking. Same thing. Terrible synergies. Let's be quite honest here. The thing is, if they come out with Team of the Year, everybody's concerned, oh, Series 2 synergies are on them. Yeah, Series 2 synergies are on them. But remember one thing. They come out, the more Team of the Year is going to have the best synergies on them. I'd assume their Team of the Years. We're talking 5 synergies or 4 synergies. Heck, we might only get 2 synergies, let's be honest here. But I'm saying, my prediction is 5 synergies on Team of the Year. I don't know, though. I've never seen them. They've never been out. I don't have any connection to EA. I'm not psychic. That's just my shot in the dark, so you don't have to listen to that. That's my opinion. I have no clue what they really will be. 5 synergies, all right? So let's say 3 of them are old synergies, 2 of them are new synergies. Yeah, it's still 2 synergies that are old one. Maybe the guy's 2 Team Go or something. They come out with Austin Matthews with Team Go on the Team of the Year. His Team of the Year is obviously the one value. Nobody's going to care about the Movember. And the other thing about Movembers you got to realize, too, is these Movembers being out when Team of the Year comes out, like I've said in the previous video, everybody wants those fancy new shiny Team of the Years. Not a lot of people are like, oh, I'm going to go buy a Movember because it's the same price. There are some, but not as many. And eventually, those Movembers are going to be harder to sell. When the market crashes even more and the game dies even more than it already does, those 300K Team of the Years are going to be a lot easier to sell than those 300K Movembers. Yeah, they'll be up for 300K, but are they going to sell? That's the problem. That's really tough to do, is selling those. Especially a month, say playoff time comes around, they become very, very tough sells. People are still a little interested in Team of the Year. Movembers, So that being said, who are some other guys? I know people are talking about John Gibson. He could get a Team of the Year, 71K. Goalie, he could go for 100K when he first comes out. To be quite honest, 94 overall, right when the first Team of the Year comes out. Maybe, if you're lucky. But that's, again, a thing. I'm talking Team of the Year is 100K. Do you think people want his Movember? I don't know. That's a risk I'm not willing to take. You can take it. A guy that I think could be worth more than 70K. Let's see what else is on here. Blake Wheeler. I like Blake Wheeler, but I don't think he's getting a Team of the Year this year. I'm just going off my recent Team of the Year predictions. Nikita Kucherov. Now, this is an interesting one. 92 overall. He's going to get probably a 95, 96 overall Team of the Year. And his card is already disgusting. He's got Team Wheel, Tape to Tape, and Power Play. See, now that's an interesting one right there. Because Movember, and it has good synergies. Oh, man, put me on a spot scene at Kucherov. That's a lot. 400K for a Kucherov. Does he actually go for that much? When he was going for 200K, that would have been a steal and a half. He can't go for 400. He does. That's nuts. 389. But still, you're talking a team of the year that's going to be 96 overall, 95 overall. Like I said, dude. That actually, you know what? Now that I say that, I'm saying 95, 96, but that's predicting a team of the year 23 and under comes out. That's another gamble I got to bring up now that I see this whole team of the year spew going around. If they change it, Kucherov's a tough get. He's a great player, point per game player, but he missed some games, so he's a tough make of the team of the year if there's no 23 and under. So again, gamble at your own risk. Like I said, 95, 96 overall. That could be something I could see going for about 400K, but again, it's a concern. I think a lot of these Movembers are at values. They're valued right now what people think they can get out of a team of the year. You got to keep that in mind. Like, if it wasn't for his Movember right now, he wouldn't be a 92. And when Team of the Year comes out, that's the player's highest card. In previous years, at least, that's the player's highest overall. They won't get an overall higher than that. So when they hit Team of the Year, their Movember's maxed out at that point. Nobody's going to invest in a Movember to expect an upgrade. Taze, 860. I'd love me a nice Taze. Victor Hedman, I love me a Victor Hedman. 780K, though, for Hedman, that's way too much. I can see him getting an upgrade to 97, 98. Maybe that's about what he'll land at, 700K, because he's a sick card to use, but does he go much higher than that? I don't think so. Again, all my opinions. My opinions have been wrong plenty of times. I've just shared mine because you guys asked me about them. Mark Stone, like I said, 85K. Mark Stone's an interesting one, too, because if he could get defensive team of the year, and this is me talking, a guy that doesn't know anything about defense and hockey, Mark Stone, people talk, he got one last year, and he's really good defensively as far as I've heard. I'm going to say heard because I don't watch him play. And a 94 overall Mark Stone may go for over 85K. But again, you got to remember about the hero thing, too. All these heroes at 84, 94 overall, the synergies make or break him. But I could see him going up for over 85K if something looms about a team of the year. Temporarily, it's a quick sell thing. I'd never hold on to any of these Movembers past team of the year. I can tell you that right now. That's, again, something I'm saying I'd want them gone. I'd probably put them up, honestly, if you're investing to sell team of the years, I'd probably put my Movembers up the day the team of the year is released. Like, not before they come out or after they come out, but before they come out. Try to get your max profit then before they come out. Maybe one last guys out there buying stuff, hoping they can get a profit off of it. Because once they come out, it's probably going downhill from there. Brent Burns is disgusting. Jesus Christ, I'd pay 10 million coins for him too. McDavid, let's talk about McDavid. 500K. He's got tape to tape, Seedser's Wickerisser, so nothing too fantastic. He's an interesting one because he'll probably get a 98 overall. Probably 98. And his card, being a 98 overall, you'd like to say that thing can go for at least 800K. Again, though, if it has good synergies, people are going to be like, Movember. And the other thing about McDavid is he was created, not pulled. Guy was in sets. There's probably well over 100 Connor McDavid Movembers out there. There won't be that many McDavid Team of the Years out there. That's going to drive his value down more because people don't want that Team of the Year, and there's going to be a whole piss load of them on the market. Again, though, he might not be a terrible investment. I'd almost consider him, but not really because I'm so afraid of Movembers. But if you're, like I said, I'm trying to make this for guys that are actually trying to buy Movembers still. I'm really reluctant against it. I don't want to buy any more Movembers, honestly. I don't want to bother. Unless I run across some guy that's real cheap that can get a team of the year, then I might jump on him real quick. But I'm yet to run across a guy that I think and feel that way. McDavid, again, I say, if you want to gamble, if you're still looking to, take a shot in the dark, and I guess McDavid's the case, 500K, how much more can he go down? But they'll go down, don't get me wrong. But like I said, you think team of the year upgrade for McDavid 800K-ish, 700-800? So maybe you can hope to flip his Movember if you want to buy one of those roll late. Again, gamble at your own risk. I can't say that enough because I'm really sketched out about having a Movember when Team of the Year comes out. PK Subban, not getting Team of the Year. Corey Snyder, sorry, bud. Suter, nope. Jamie Benn, he could, but he's already a 93 overall. I'm trying to find some other cheap guys. Ekblad's not getting... Well, Ekblad could get a defensive one, but that's up in the air. And he's an 88 overall, so I'm concerned too. He'd be another one of the cheap ones. If he got a Team of the Year, it probably would go for like 100, 150K because it'd be one of the lower overall Team of the Years. So keep that in mind if you're trying to buy him. Henrik Sedin, I don't want to talk about the Sedins. I don't want to talk about them one bit. Marchand, he's up due for one. 340K. Marchand's another interesting one because he's got Team Will on his Movember too. And at 300K, oh man, I might consider that one a solid buy because if he gets that Team of the Year, we're talking 97 overall. 97 overall, we're talking 400 or 500K at least. So, again, I think Marchand might be a solid choice. I know a lot of you guys are probably on a budget, though, and you're looking for some cheaper players. That's the problem here. I'm trying to find some cheaper ones. Shifley, I could see Shifley still Team of the Year worthy, probably. Brandon Saad could get one of those community ones if we ever get such a thing. Sidney Crosby, I don't know what he's ever done in his career. 98 overall for something. Kuznetsov, tough one. That's really overpriced, I think, but I like Kuznetsov. Barakov, am I missing anybody? I feel like there's a lot more players out here. Tyler Toffoli, negative. Tyler Toffoli's a 90 overall? What in the heck happened? Jesus. Did I miss something? Did they just give everybody 90 overalls? Lundqvist is up to a 98. Never heard of him. Yeah. He lost to the Blue Jackets earlier this week, bud. Ghost, 89 overall. I don't think he's eligible for anything right now. He's not in the Team of the Year discussion. At 100K, I'd probably avoid him. He could, though. You never know making defense. Parayko, same case. He could make defense. It's possible. But is he worth 170K? Even with Team on Cycle Game, I'd say no, because he'd be a 91, 92 overall card. He'd go cheaper. Draisaitl. Draisaitl's a big topic. What's he go for these days? He's an 89 overall. He's probably going to get a Team of the Year. He'll be a 93. We'll say 93. I'm going to throw a 93 around the 200 to 300K range. They could be worse. That's the crazy thing. I'm trying to upvalue these for you guys. Try to think of max value. It could be worse. It could be better. If he has really good... The problem is with guessing these guys' prices is the synergies this year. Because some guys can have good synergies and some have bad, it makes a big difference. Draisaitl comes out to 93 overall and has Team Will, Cycle Game, X-Ray, and he has 2 of each or something. That card's going to be worth, closer to 300K. He comes out with net front presence, dirty angler, not good. In speedsters, he's probably going to go for closer to 150, 200K at best. Because you got to remember, Hero's 94 overall. Again, I bring that up as a good comparison. 150, 200K because he's got bad synergies. And that's the peak of his Team of the Year. It'll go down from there, obviously. Team of the Year is going to come out the first week. Those guys will be expensive. They'll just go down from there. Pacioretty, not a big fan of, especially not for 300K. Panarin's an interesting one because he could be on the edge. He's an edge player for Team of the Year because he's not under 23. I'd be concerned that's a risk. Who in the heck is that? I don't know who you are. Oh, it's a minor league player. No wonder. Ekman Larson, Tyler Seguin. Big Tyler Seguin fan, but that doesn't help you guys any. Bufflin, Steen, Joe Pavelski. Pavelski's probably up there. Is he doing good this year? I don't know. I don't remember. Victor Hedman. I think I got everybody covered, though. As far as examples go, I know I didn't name every single player, but think of the same logic that I gave for an 88 overall, for a 92. Think of them all the same way. 88 overall, 300K. Probably his Team of the Year kind of go for 200, 300K. Depending on synergies, that's probably a ceiling for a guy like that at most. Like I said, I'm doing ceilings here. I can't see it going much higher than that. They could. Could be wrong. Could be right. You never know. Other than that, like I said, same with 92, 93, 93, 94 overall is probably closer to 500, 600, 700K-ish. So if you could get that out of them, gamble at your own risk. You guys have seen the Team of the Year prediction videos. I'm going to try to get an update of one of those out there sometime to make sure there ain't anybody that changed. But those are the guys that I think are going to get Team of the Year for sure right now. Of course, for the first, second, and third lines, I should bring that up. The fourth line is AHL players for that offensive one. I just did an offensive line for fun, but they could change it. They're changing things this year, plus they're set. So that looks like everybody. I think that's about what I got to say. Other than that, like I said, I'm not a fan of any Movember at all. But if you're trying to invest in one last second, there you go. Dylan Larkin, maybe defense. I can't see anywhere else, but under 90K, that's a lot. That's way too much for an 87 overall. He'll be a 90, 91. He'll be a 100K player at best, probably kind of deal. And that's about it. I think that covers everybody. I haven't run across anybody else. If you guys have any other questions or you want to see another video like this, or I guess you can't really see another one like this. I kind of covered it all. But if there's something else I'm missing, let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.